Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the free daily coaching hangout. Good morning to everyone that's here. It is 8:30 a.m. That means it's time for free daily coaching. We get together here every Monday through Friday to do some training, to do some hanging out, to do some action steps usually. And if you haven't been here before, I want to say welcome. We do this, like I mentioned, every Monday through Friday. It starts at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can join us at freedailycoaching.com and join the actual webinar, get in on the chat and all the excitement. You can watch the stream over on YouTube or Google Plus as well. So there's plenty of ways for you to plug in and get into the action and be a part of the call. Now, normally on a Tuesday, we do a Tech Tip Tuesday just about every Tuesday. Normally, that's what almost every single Tuesday we do. Today, we're going to even do something even a little bit simpler. I'm just going to really break it down. And mostly the reason, we'll go have fun, Bob. Go to the airport. We'll see you in just a few days. The main reason that we're doing an abridged call this morning, and really all this week, yesterday was the same. Woo, that's some hot coffee. Is the excitement sometimes overtakes me. It gets so much that for me to be able to give you a half an hour right now on a tech tip will be silly because I'll just be all over the place. The excitement level is really getting to a pretty feverish pitch, and it's only Tuesday, right? And why am I so excited? It's only Tuesday. Well, today and tomorrow are my last days home. On Thursday, I'm driving up to Denver. One of my sisters. For those of you that don't know, I'm the oldest, and I have of my siblings, and I have 4 sisters, and the one of them, the second oldest one, is flying in from California on Thursday, and she's actually bringing my niece, and I haven't been able to meet my little baby niece yet, so I'm pretty excited about that. So I'm going to be doing that, and then I'll be actually flying out on Thursday. So today and tomorrow are the last 2 days of the call, and that's why I'm sharing that with you. I want everyone to realize that Thursday and Friday of this week, there will not be a live call. However, the free daily coaching call will still go on. The industry leader interviews will still take place, and you'll actually have a bonus interview this week. So you'll get to see interview on Thursday, and an interview on Friday. All you'll need to do is go over to the free daily coaching group in Facebook. Go to the free daily coaching group in Facebook, and there will be a link that'll post up. You'll see a link that'll post up on Thursday and Friday morning that says, "Hey, we're out of town. We're gone fishing, right? We're at an event, so there is no call." Not too long after that posting, that automated post, you'll see a post in the group that says, "Hey, here's the link to today's call. Here's the link to today's interview." You'll be able to find that in the free coaching group, on the free daily coaching page, as well as the free daily coaching page, the free daily coaching group, as well as my fan page on Facebook, on my Facebook fan page. So you'll be able to find it in a bunch of different places. It will be really super easy for you to access and go and check that out. So today's tech tip, it's going to be really simple, and I'm going to bring someone over. Who should I bring over? Who wants to come over today? Raise your hand if you feel like you just want to come over and say hello. I always like to have someone on this side with me. It's just fun to interact. It's more fun. Raise your hand if you want to come over. Raise your hand. Maybe someone that already did one of the one-on-one coaching sessions with me want to come over. One of you guys can come over. That would be a fun little treat. I know Clive and I had a breakthrough last week. We looked at some stuff that was really cool. Who else wants to? So just go. I know there's a little delay. Raise your hand if you want to jump on over, and I'm going to show you guys something that it's not even a tech tip. Okay, it's a tech tip in the sense that what I'm going to share with you today is going to increase your communication on a massive level. It's going to up the ante for you so that you can get more engagement from the people that you're communicating with. And I'm going to show you a simple way to do it. And you guys are going to, all right, Clive, come on over, buddy. I'm clicking over onto you right now. If it doesn't take, I'll send you the link over in Facebook, Clive. Oops. That was no good. I can't do that. Oops. So let me get Clive over here really quick. And when I do, I'm going to refresh because my screen got all messed up. So I'm going to bounce out of here just for 1 second, and then let me see. Oh, there he is. All right, cool. Hey, Clive.
Hey, how are you, Bert?
Good. How are you, sir?
Excellent, thank you.
So I just wanted to. The reason that I wanted to bring someone over that had already done that we had done a one-on-one coaching session together is. Because I wanted to show something today. What I'm going to show for a tech tip, it's not really technical, but it's something that's so easy that gets overlooked that everyone's like, oh, yeah, I know, but no one's doing. They're knowing, right? Everyone's knowing it up here, but no one's actually doing it. So I want to show a fun thing that everyone can start doing today. Literally, you can do it right when we're done with this call today. However, before I get into that, the reason I wanted to bring someone out like yourself was when we met last week, we didn't do anything crazy new, right?
No.
Like we didn't go and build some fancy new like sparkly pages, or we didn't do any like custom coding or scripting or anything like that, did we?
No, it was. I think it was a epitome of helping me see the wood for the trees. You know, it was all there in front of me, but until you showed me, it was like I was just stepping over it.
Right. So that, I mean, that to me, I'm like, psh, like I just want you to like come through the screen and slap me, because that's exactly how it seems to all of us. The experience that you had where you're like, oh, it's right here. Like how you said, that's how I felt. When someone showed me, I was like, oh my gosh! It was like the first time you ever saw color.
Yeah.
It was like you've been living in black and white, and then all of a sudden someone showed you a color photograph. And you're like, this is the most amazing thing ever! Was that Mrs. Jeffrey?
It was, yeah.
I'm like, wow, Mrs. Jeffrey's never been on a Hangout before. We weren't
ran
even,
away just as quick as soon as she saw she was on.
I just want to tell you, we knew there was pictures. I've seen pictures online, and I knew there was supposedly a Mrs. Clive Jeffrey, but I had never actually seen her until just now. So that's what was so powerful. Or, you know what, Clive, that's not... It's in addition to what was so powerful for when I learned the lesson, like when all of a sudden I could see it, I've got to tell you, one of the greatest experiences ever, even, this is the crazy part, Clive, even better than that moment where you were like, oh, and you see all the color. Now check this out. I'll tell you what's even more better. Something more better than that. Ready? You want me to tell you? This is it. When you get to watch, like when you share something with someone else, and you get to watch the look on their eyes light up when they see color for the first time, you're like, oh, like, because then you it's like you get the same feeling, but it's like amplified, because it's like you're seeing color for the first time again, but what you're seeing is someone else experience it, and seeing that is like seeing color for the first time. But,
I can imagine.
Oh man, I'm telling you, buddy, you got to go share this with someone, right? You got to share this, guys. This is not really what I was going to talk about essentially this morning, but this, guys, is the important part of what we do here. This is why it's so important to pass it on. This is why it's so important to know that this is like, we're on the like 4x400 relay team, right? Like me and Clive are individual runners, okay? If Clive is running the second leg, he still has to run his own race. He has to run the track. He has to train for that race. He's got to learn how to pass the baton. He's got to run. Okay? But so do I. If he's the third runner and I'm the fourth runner, or he's 2 and I'm 3, or whatever the numbers are, we both have to run an individual race. The cool part is this: if we both race our little legs off, I almost said a bad word. I cleaned it up quick there. That was the quick filter. If we run our little legs off, both of us, and we train hard, and the other 2 people that are on our team do the same, as a team, we can win.
Because you've already shown us where the track is. All we got to do is do our bit.
Right, and everyone has to do it. It's not like the guy that's like the anchor, the fourth guy. Let's say that there's 3 guys in the relay. Even if you have a 10-second lead, it's not like the fourth guy can just not run.
Yeah.
He always has to still race. He still has to do his part. Everyone has to do their part, right? You had to do your part. You still have to go and do all the work.
Yeah.
I'm not doing the work. You're the one that did the work. All I did was what you said, was allow you to see the trees through the forest, allow you to, like, literally, it's like you were walking around and you didn't know because it was, like, invisible, like there was a piece of, like, clear plastic wrap flowing in front of your face, but you didn't see it because it was clear. Yep. But everything kind of looked a little shady. And then you, boop, and you peel it up and you're like, it's like that commercial with the allergies. You're like, oh my gosh. So, the reason that I wanted to have you share about it is because if I just tell people about it, it's not the same.
No, that's right. It's exactly the same as if you're like getting a new Prius, for example, and you've never noticed anyone else has got one, but as soon as you make that decision or see it, then you look around and you just see them everywhere. It's like they just seem to appear out of the woodwork, but it's the same sort of thing. As soon as you see the path that you've got to do and how easy it is to do those steps, you just think, well, how come I haven't been doing that? You know, it's right there in front of me.
Exactly. It's right there. Like, oh my goodness, why wouldn't I be doing something if it's already right there? Man. Okay, so here we go. Here's the actual tech tip. The tech tip that merges in with what we've been talking about this morning is this. This is a serious question, guys. This is the one where you're like, oh, I thought Free Daily Coaching was like a fun call. Why Bert get so serious this morning? That wasn't fun, Bert. Right? If you feel like that, it's okay. It's okay to feel like that sometimes. It's okay to sometimes say, hey, how come Bert was a little short? How come, not short physically, right? How come he was so pointed? How come he was so serious today? It's okay to have those thoughts and those feelings and to observe what's happening. And the reason is this. I'm doing it for a specific reason. I'm doing it for a specific reason. I want to get your attention, right? Because if you're not taking specific actions, you're not getting specific results. That's the reality. And I know if you're here this morning, you want results. You want to take actions that are going to give you demonstrable results. Okay? So what does that look like today? This is not a technical tip in any means, but we're going to talk about it on Tech Tip Tuesday. How many of you are sending an email out to your list on a regular basis? And I'm saying this to you guys as much as it is for myself, and this is the reason why. I stepped up last week and started emailing again on a regular basis or making an attempt, and I got a great response. The point is this. Every single one of us is spending time in social media. Every single one of us. I know because I know everyone here, right? I know Christina and Bob and Judy and Clive and Bob and Bill and Tom and Jack and Christina and Craig and Linda and Ed and Cindy and Nancy and Angel and Karen and Tara and Sandy and Felicia and Bill again and another Bill, right? There's a lot of Bills. Too many Bills, right? I know you guys, so I know you're out on social media. So this is the reality. This is a reality. Are you willing today to separate out 5 minutes of your day on Facebook, 5 minutes of your Google Plus time, 5 minutes out of Twitter, 5 minutes out of blogging or videoing or whatever passive long-term marketing strategy that you're doing? Are you willing to take 5 minutes out of that day and go write an email? Guys, you should see my emails from a year ago compared to now. And I'm just starting to do it, okay? I'm just getting to where they're actually, and I'm not telling you this to like, you guys are like, oh my gosh, it takes a year. Listen, I'm not a writer, okay? The writing, that part eludes me, okay? So it's taken me a long time to develop it, especially since I haven't participated regularly in it, or I didn't for a long time. If you took 5 minutes to just write a quick email, even if it was garbage, even if it wasn't great, even if it was something quick like, hey, I don't have much time today, just wanted to shoot you a quick note, come and visit over at 3 o'clock this afternoon. We do the Ultimate Freedom Hangout. I usually hang out on, Tuesday afternoons. Come by and say hi. Or, hey, just wanted to remind you tomorrow night is the last Wednesday webinar before Live the Dream event. If you want to come check it out, my buddy Mark is doing a quick webinar. Here's a link. What if it was just a quick email like that? And then over time, over days, over multiple days and weeks, you can start to expand. You can start to create more of a story. You can start to communicate more with people. Last week, I sent out a late night confession email. I don't know why, because I was sitting on my computer and it was nighttime, and I was like, you know what? I didn't send an email in the last 2 days. I better send out an email. And then I was like, well, what am I going to write about at 9 o'clock at night? And I was like, well, why don't I make a late night confession? Why don't I tell everyone about the fact that the real reason that I'm able to build my business, the real power and strength in my business is that I have a supportive family member. I have my wife supporting me. It wasn't always like that. I didn't always have as much support as I have today. But that was the gist of the letter of this true confession, right? So you are able to write an email. I know you can do it. And in 5 minutes you could take out of social networking. 5 minutes away from blogging, or 5 minutes that you're flipping through the TV channels at night, you could have written an email. And check this out. The reason it's so important, the reason that it's so vital and critical to your business is because it keeps you in communication with the leads that you're going out and capturing. If you're going out and getting leads and you're using the strategies that we've been showing here on Free Daily Coaching and in places where I'm learning, right, where when I'm with my mentor, if you're learning those types of strategies and you're building a list, you need to communicate with those people. If you don't start talking to them and you don't keep in contact with them, it's pointless. You might as well just go buy a list. You could go buy a fake list. You can go buy a list of like 10,000 people and start emailing those people if you want. You're probably not going to get a very good response because they don't know who the heck you are, but you could do that, you know? So the reason that I'm saying this and I'm breaking it down like so simple is because of what Clive said. Is because exactly what Clive shared this morning. Because all Clive did was we just looked at something that he had already done, right? That's it. So it's something that my mentor showed me. If you would just do what you already know how to do, if you would do what you already have going, you could probably do some big stuff. Sometimes we can't see it ourselves. Sometimes it takes bringing in someone else and saying, hey, can you take a peek over here, right? Like when I'm having car problems, I have a friend look at it. Hey, man, can you take a peek under the hood? Because I don't know what that sound means. Right? If you don't know what the sound means, you have to take it to the mechanic, right? If you don't know what's going on in your business and you can't figure there's something misfiring, what do? You go to someone that knows the information, that has that knowledge, that has that information, right? Yeah. And you have them take a peek at it to help you out, fix her up, right? Give a little boop, 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 do a little tune-up. I don't know what this is. Right? That's some kind of, that's working on a car. So that being said, guys, that's the tech tip of the day. I'll field some questions on emails on any questions you have in regards to this. Let me open up the Q&A. So if you want to write the question in private, you can. Yeah, Felicia's going bonkers over there. She's doing it 6 to 8 a week. She's been doing good. And you know, this is the funny part. I'm training on this today, and literally yesterday I had a conversation with Felicia. And I was like, I don't want to write an email every day. I was like a little kid, like stomping through the house in my diaper. Like, I don't want to do it. But the reality is that we need to all be doing it. We need to be staying in communication with our list. And it doesn't mean that you have to necessarily do it every single day. I'm pretty intense, so I give my readers a break. and I'm creating a video every single day where they can come and hear a message from me, right? So I should, at least at the very minimum, be doing what I recommended and take that 5 minutes and just be like, hey guys, no big email today, but if you wanted to check out the free daily call and you missed it, here's a link, boom, and just send them right back to the free daily coaching. So that'd be something super easy. The other reason, Clive, that I wanted to bring you out and have you share about that experience that we had was it last week? Yeah, right?
Yeah, Thursday, I think. Yeah.
Everything blends in together on the days here. I don't have weekends anymore, so kind of time fades. The other reason I wanted to share was I wanted everyone to know that you can, that they can be plugging into something similar to what we did, and we're doing that if you go to thefreedailycoaching.com, and I'll send you there at the end, guys. There is an all access button. I couldn't think, I got stuck there. There's an all access button at freedailycoaching.com now, and when you go to that page, down at the bottom, you can click that all access. It'll take you to the friends page. And what that is that gives everyone the ability to do some live training. We're starting to do some live work sessions from 60 to 90 minutes. They're going to be 4 monthly, so not every single week, because some weeks there's 5 weeks in a month, but we'll definitely get in 4 every single month minimum. Sometimes maybe we will do 5. And they're going to be live work sessions where we really get into the marketing. We really get into, excuse me, real-time action steps. And I wanted everyone that was here at the Free Daily Coaching to have that opportunity to be able to plug in. Some of you are already members of My Lead System Pro, and don't have you're already in. You're not a referral of mine, but still want to connect. And so this gives you that opportunity to be able to do so. You can grab that, and I'm going to send. I'll send that link over at the end, guys, and I'll shoot it over to you in the chat. Boom. And I want you guys to, if you want to take advantage of this, I'm going to give you guys a little inside deal. Here's the gig. I'm gonna be offering it for all of the people that have purchased already at this at the $20 price point, and for all the people that got the one-on-one coaching, you're gonna get a free month. Okay. However, if you guys want to lock it in and get your spot, go lock it in, because as of Thursday, okay, of this week, as of Thursday, I'm going to raise that price point. So I'm letting everyone that's here, that's been a regular, that's been on the call, that wants to take advantage of that, of those work sessions, I'm going to let you guys all get in at the $20 a month. It's always going to be that for you. It's never going to increase. You're going to lock that in. However, I've made an executive decision in my business, and what I provide is so valuable after discussing with some other leaders that I have to raise the price point. Now, I want to give everyone here that's already here the same opportunity for all the people that already grabbed it. So if you guys want that work sessions, it's $20 a month. I believe that I'm going to raise that price point probably up to like a $47 price point, right? And I'm gonna break this down for you guys. Imagine this. Imagine getting an hour of training for like $10, $12. That's just ridiculous, right? So it's like $12 for an hour's worth of live action training at the $50 price point. At the $20 price point, it's like I'm giving it away, right? It's like $4 or $5. So,
cup of coffee.
I wanted Clive. What's that? Yeah, it's a cup of coffee. And I wanted Clive to come over and share with you guys because it really was a powerful. It was a powerful session for both of us. I think I really got something out of it. I really was so energized by working with you that day on Thursday, Clive, that I was like when you showed me what you had already done, I was like, whoa, Clive Ninja Facebook Jeffrey, like what is going on over here? So I wanted people to really realize what was going on, what that offer was going on, and what was really happening. like what's really coming out of these sessions is really some powerful stuff.
Definitely.
So that's it, guys. That's the call for the day. I want to suggest to everyone, of course, go over to freedailycoaching.com. You can grab the link over in the chat. I'm going to send you over to the link. You can get plugged into that, which is 4 sessions a month. You can get yourself hooked up and plugged in. The other thing I wanted to remind you is today at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the Ultimate Freedom webinar happens. You can check Free Daily Coaching or my website or my Facebook in just a little bit to see the announcements for that. Excuse me, and links if you'd like to go and attend that. And then tomorrow, as I mentioned earlier in the Hangout, Mark Harbert is doing a free training tomorrow night on Facebook ads, and it will be the last Wednesday webinar right before Live the Dream. So you're going to want to jump in on that. It's going to be, I'm sure, an exciting time. As always, if you have any questions, if you have any concerns, anything at all, go ahead and let me know. I also want to remind everyone that we will be doing a recording on Thursday and Friday of this week. Thursday and Friday will be guest interviews. They will be posted in the group. And as a last housekeeping item, everyone is definitely going to want to be here tomorrow morning to hear the brand new Free Daily Coaching Call intro. That's right. We're stepping it up. We have a new intro song that's going to be making its debut tomorrow morning, and you're going to want to be here for that on Wednesday, September 24th, tomorrow morning, 10:30 a.m., the Free Daily Coaching unveiling the new and improved Hangout with the intro. So we'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Thank you, Mr. Clive, for popping over today. Have a great day, guys, and we'll see you guys on the internet.
Thanks very much, everyone.
It always takes like a little lag, so.
Yeah. Cool.
Awesome. Well, thanks for coming over and sharing, Clive. I wanted to make it super simple.
No, thank you.
Wanted to make it
no, it's cool. I had another good thing happen. You were saying how people are watching. I had a meeting with my upline this morning, and a guy drove down from Jacksonville. It's about a 40-minute drive down, and say that him and a small group have been following me and want to organise for me to get together with them to show them one-on-one what I've been doing online. So
that's awesome.
That was pretty cool. Yeah.
So okay, so check this out. Ready? So here, let me